Hi everyone, this is Jacqueline from Free Writer Studios, and welcome to today's Flight to Sport, where today we are gathered to honor the heart of the holidays and the power of legacy through this new anthology, The Gift of Tradition, passing down love, wisdom, and holiday magic. This timeless anthology is a beautiful reminder that the most treasured gifts aren't found under the tree, but it's in the rituals, memories, and moments that we share with those that we love. So whether you're preserving your legacy or starting a new customs with your family, the gift of tradition will invite you to slow down, look inward, and create magic that lives far beyond holiday season. And today, please help me welcome one of the wonderful authors that's part of this new anthology, Nadia. Hello, Nadia. How are you?
I'm doing well, Jacqueline. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. And coming back from, just this holiday last week, we are now preparing for a bigger holiday this month. And it's just a wonderful feeling every time this time of the year happens is because a lot of our traditions are really taking shape and it's when everybody else is preparing. I'm wondering what inspired you to jump in and do this anthology with all other authors, this gift of tradition. What does that title mean to you personally?
Well, the gift of tradition is a thing which pretty much happens on a yearly basis, and it's a tradition that carries on. But this tradition is actually more special to me because, as you know, that I had lost my husband 3 years ago, and I actually just recently lost my dog last month now. So, a lot of
Oh,
the stories that I have right now is actually some of the traditions and from the 10 years that we have been doing things together. So a lot of these things were actually based on a yearly basis. So what it means to me is even though the person might be gone or anything has happened, at least these memories will always be carrying along with you. So that was the reason why I decided to actually write in this book. It's just pretty much also a dedication to them as well.
oh, that's wonderful. And that's true. Although, the person that you used to do this with may no longer be with us, but you
But I
kind
can
of
still carry on the traditions regardless. It's like I still will
correct
go
and
through the
and
thing, and
continue
it's
to
like
do
and create new
yeah.
memories.
And it's as if the person is still with you with the continuing the traditions. Now I wonder if you have any special, top I'm sure you have a lot of traditions that you used to do with your husband. Do you have any special favorite tradition that you would like to share with everyone?
So one of my favorite traditions was we lived downtown Toronto, so they always had displays in the windows. So each of the displays would have really cute, like little storytelling things. Like there would be like little bears in this thing, and they're doing all these funny things. And then there's also these one of my favorite um, displays was with elves throwing snowballs. So I would just find that funny. But each year that we would go, it would be something unique and different. And another place was this place called Nathan Phillips Square, where they do a lighting of the tree every year, and then they do fireworks, and then there's always these form of displays. So each year there's always something different. So it's always fun going to those.
Ah, that's nice. And these traditions, people create their own traditions. Some are passed, or I would say most of the traditions that we carry on are passed on. I wonder if there are any traditions that was passed on to you by your parents that you decided to continue on with your husband later on.
We actually had where we were actually cooking, like my mom used to cook the turkey together. So every year we would have the turkey. So then my husband, then after that, we actually took on that tradition where we would start cooking the turkey even after Thanksgiving or any Christmas holidays or anything like that. Then we would continue on making the exact same turkey with the actual stuffing and everything as well, and with some of the desserts. So that was really good as well.
Well, and because it's now the start of the month for this wonderful holiday, are you now preparing to start, or have you started a specific tradition? Are you preparing for anything? Um, anything that's happening right now this week.
Yes. So there, one thing I love about down here is that there's always something going on, and it's like there's really all these cool markets with these hot chocolates, and then just the light displays, and even going ice skating or even tobogganing. And just even little, like little markets, and just seeing the display of lights is one of my favorite parts of the year. Is just seeing all the different displays.
That's true, and it just makes you feel that we are really entering the season
Yeah,
of holiday. That's the yeah, just brings warmth
it just
in
brings
this
more
cold.
warmth, more joy, and everything, and then it just
Yeah,
makes you in a better mood and like you're just more happy and everything as well.
and I think part of entering this holiday season is that we get to start thinking about slowing down and preparing for just a meaningful time with the people that we love.
Hmm.
In this fast-paced world we live in currently, how do you think we can be intentional in slowing down and creating meaningful moments?
So my thing is also always
Yeah.
kind of just take it one day at a time and just like start enjoying the small moments, the little moments is what counts. It's like even if you're at home and it's like just by the fireplace with a blanket on top and just drinking hot chocolate. That's like one of my favorite things to do anyways, is just to sit down on the couch and just absorb like right in front of the fireplace, and sometimes just dipping your cookies in milk or anything like that. And even sometimes it's like I have fun, even if we're making some of the s'mores or gingerbread houses. It's like I like kind of eating the candies around too. So those are fun.
That's wonderful. My favorite, hot chocolate and gingerbread. That's awesome, right? It just brings that nice warm feeling. I love that. So being part of this anthology, have you had a chance to read through other traditions written by other authors? Do you have anything that just sparks, in you, and you might want to start a new tradition?
I'm I'm sorry.
Well, this have you had a chance to read other stories, other chapters of other authors?
So some of the stories that they've, it's like I did see. It's like one was going like what they had experienced through the year and how it's helped them moving forward. So it's like I did experience that as well. So I did read some of those as well. So reading some of the other authors' stories and traditions, it's like it's good because then at least you get to find maybe something you can utilize from theirs and you can actually implement into your own as well.
That's true. And and I believe just learning about other people's tradition, other families' traditions, just makes you happier. It just prepares us for for the entire holiday month. Now, after people have read your chapter, what do you hope that they'll take away from your story, from your tradition?
So just in relation to the traditions, it's like I would just like everybody to kind of feel and sense of what I had put in. So it's like if like when they're reading it, so it feels like they're actually experiencing it at the same time too. Or maybe if they haven't thought of maybe doing some of those things, it's like maybe just maybe a new idea that they could possibly try.
That's good. That's wonderful. I know that this specifically writing your own chapter is might be a little difficult because it talks about the traditions that you've had with your husband. But what do you hope that families will feel or will remember after they've read not just your chapter, but your entire book, and that they, any specific moment that maybe you'd like to share with.
So what I'm hoping that they would probably pick out from the book is that it's like that they have everybody that will be reading it is that they'll get a warm, fuzzy feeling out of it, and that just to ignore what's happening on the outside and just to kind of relax and chill and just kind of hold back from everything, from all the busyness, and it just brings back a little bit of calmness and everything. That's what I hope better, and that it's like and just to kind of enjoy the holidays.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Nadia, and thank you so much for taking your time today to talk to us about this new anthology. Being part of the celebration, the legacy, the light, and the love. Everyone, the gift of tradition is more than a book. It's a keepsake, a guide, a gentle reminder that the most meaningful moments aren't built, these aren't gifts under the tree, but they are built through connection and care. This beautiful collection will be available on Amazon this coming Thursday. So be ready to get inspired uh, with heartfelt stories and treasured rituals. Whether you'd like to prepare and give this to someone that you love, or you want to keep it close, may it spark warmth, memory, and new traditions for years to come. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you, Nadia, and happy holidays.
And happy holidays to you. And thank you, Jacqueline. Always a pleasure.